Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, October 26, 2022. With Saturn now direct in your sign, there can be a strong focus on getting organized, following the rules, and attention to practical details in the weeks ahead. Your comfort with facing reality and taking care of your responsibilities improves, leading to better decisions. You're building your confidence to face reality, and you're in good shape for specific health pursuits to resume or begin. Responsibilities and problems can undoubtedly magnify in your mind, but this is an empowering shift. Today, you could feel the need to attend to duties that help clear up delays and set the ball rolling to make progress. On this day before a new moon eclipse, it's better to wind down, but planning, reflecting, and intuiting are all very suitable. You might more readily see what's held you back from pursuing your goals. Fresh celestial vibes await you. Sweet Venus, our goddess planet of attraction, applause, and relationships, will be swimming through your solar 10th house. While this may initially take your attention away from your personal and romantic life to favor your professional one, don't give up hope. Harness this glow by talking with your one and only about how you want to always truly balance your career with matters of the heart. Be vulnerable, sensitive, emotional, and open. They will feel like a prize jewel you've unearthed from beneath the waves, like the heart of the ocean. What will you experience next? You may be wondering or talking about the potential adventures that are on the horizon for your career path when the Sun in Libra conjuncts Mercury in Libra. Since the Moon trines Saturn in your sign, you might be wondering if you can assume responsibility for the most mature yet progressive path possible in your professional development. Luckily, you can pursue your light-hearted professional curiosities in your journey since the Moon also trines Mars in Gemini. The airy transits are your incentive to explore your professional outlets. Just as the asteroid Juno is spending her first full day in direct motion in your income sector and just 3 days before Jupiter is due to retrograde back in for a rare double-dip visit, today's eclipsing new moon has the power to energize things professionally. 2 days after Venus, the planet of money, returned to your career sector, this is something you can exploit professionally and financially. When you give yourself enough time to get centered before you approach a problem, it usually works out, whereas a rushed approach can either backfire or just graze the surface of things, which doesn't really resolve anything in the long run. Concentrate on yourself and how you wish to be perceived by others. To enhance your ability to be seen at your optimal, take a virtual yoga class twice a week. You will notice a big difference after 1 month. You are coming into a beneficial period, notably in your sentimental life. You will also tend to cut off contact with some of the people you know. You are going to be reorganizing your family life both in love and socially. However, these great changes won't turn out well if you don't make an effort, are impatient, or not nice to your family and friends. Try to deal with certain areas of your life that you need to get into order without making a big deal out of it. 2 days after the Sun and Venus return to your career sector to begin the first planetary activity on the career front this year, the Moon not only returns but as an eclipsing new moon. Your career sector is only active for a month this year, and with Jupiter just 3 days away from retrograding back in for a rare double-dip visit to your career sector, this can jolt things into life. However, there is also a strong push from planets on the playful, creative, and adventurous fronts to keep things balanced. The Moon is spending its final hours in an adventurous part of your chart at a friendly aspect to Mars, for a record 3rd time since the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos returned to your romantic sector. This is far from the last time, with Mars slowing down ahead of a retrograde turn that will keep him here until March, with a mix of romance, passion, and adventure in the air today, a sign that this is here to stay. Our eyes in the sky. Today has some beautiful aspects. As the psychic realms continue to tap on our personal oracular doors, we are all being asked to open our third eye to the messages coming from the other side of the paranormal realms. Jupiter retrograde swims back into Pisces and pulls at our collective need to let go of past emotional wounds and break away from the normal routine. Under the influence of the intense Scorpio Sun, you can either let things eat you alive or allow changes to happen the way they're intended. This is a time of year where we're all being asked to let go of mental baggage and evolve to a higher form of ourselves. Once this gets stripped away, you will feel bare and vulnerable for a reason. In fact, right now you're being guided by your ancestral connections, so reach out in whatever way you feel comfortable for signs and clues along the way. You might look at the clock at the same time every day, or you could see little messages around you that let you know you're on the right track. Yes, there are many obstacles right now, but this is also a fantastic opportunity to focus on your inner light and show the world who's boss. In the early morning, the Libra moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, helping us to attend to our responsibilities. Others seek us out for advice, relying on us to make fair judgment calls. In turn, we might seek guidance from elders or community advisors. Under this aspect, we get the most done by taking cues from those who came before us. Getting perspective on the past helps us to innovate old protocols to make them relevant for modern times. We look for cooperative solutions and wind up creating enterprises that are sustainable for all. Mid-morning, the moon conjuncts Mercury in Libra, causing us to become attached to our opinions. This influence is ideal if we need to make a point, but it can also create blind spots in our arguments. Being too emotionally concerned with outcomes makes us desperate to have our rationale validated. If we are not affirmed, we can become upset and passive-aggressive, liable to ice others out for refusing to agree with our position. This is the place from which prejudice is born, as we devise excuses to other those whose sentiments deviate from our own. It is best to keep conversations light at this time.